Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things coming to you from the Northeast. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you're staying warm and safe and all that good stuff. So today, this is going to be Stitch Along. I am going to continue to work on my puppy here, my Christmas puppy, as I like to call her. And I want to show you completion, well, 99% completion. So I'm going to work on this for a bit and then I'll show you the completion. So I hope you'll stick with me and enjoy my chit chat and my jibber jabber and all that stuff. So if you're new here, I thank you for dropping by. I hope you'll like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell so you know whenever I put up another video. And if you hit the like button, it'll help other people come to my channel. So stay tuned, and I'm going to get resituated, and well, I'll get stitching for us. So, like I said, this is my puppy. She's so cute. So let me show you how much I've gotten done. I started working on this right when I got it. And it's just like I have a hard time putting it down, although I did finish something. And I will show you that, like I said, in a little bit. But let me pull you out. I want to show you. I have completed a little bit more anyway from last time I did a stitch along on this. So I'll pull you out so you can see it all. This is from Painting Fairy Cross Stitch. It's a 250 by 166. It's a 14 count. And as you can see, I mean, it's pretty big and all crinkled up because I stitch in hand. But you can see the outline of the puppy. And I have stitched some more of this Christmas present here. A little bit more. And I did some up in here. And I started the greenery over here. And I'm starting down here also. And right here, this box is supposed to say Merry Christmas on it. You can see that right there. So I'll be doing that eventually. And let's see, what else did I do? I did some more of the fireplace over here. Let me pull you in some more. And let's see. Yeah, I did all this around here and around there, and I filled in all that. So I'm getting there. But like I said, I stopped and did some other stitching. What I do with my I just lost my floss. Oh, there it is. So today I'm going to be stitching, I think this is 720 I chose. Going to be stitching over here. This is just a blue tee right in there. So if you'll bear with me, and I will get situated closer so you can see what I'm doing. This is, yeah, like I said, this is 720. Let me look again. Oh no. My bad. Let me look at the paper, or at the card. It's supposed to be 720. Una momento, por favor. Oh yes, T, 720. This is like an orangish color. Oops, sorry. Too close. But that's a pretty color. I wanted to get something bright so you could see it. And so I'm using, I don't know what number this is. Probably, I'm going to pull you out. I'm sorry. It's probably, I'm thinking it's a 24. And my camera just went blurry. Sorry about that. It's got a mind of its own. I just want you to know, I have these scissors. I have several pair of scissors from Fairy Cross Stitch, and they're really, really sharp. But somehow, I can't remember what exactly I did, but I bent the tip, actually. So be careful about that. I'll show you the difference here. You can see it. Let me fix my camera. All right, see how I bent it? See the scissor on the right? I did, like I said, I can't remember what the heck I did, but just be wary of that. They do bend. But they're really good pointy scissors. Can't talk, scissors. So, all right, I'm going to put you on pause for a second, get resituated. I'll be right back. Is there anything more annoying than starting to stitch and have your thread come out of the needle? What do you find annoying about cross stitching? Besides the fact that sometimes where you can't, wherever you get the kit from, you might not be able to read the symbols. That's very annoying. After you pay that money, it's like, or it comes, or the Ada cloth or the ink on the Ada cloth has bled through, and it just looks like crap. But painting fairy cross stitch, as I've said before, their symbols are wonderful. I never have to look at the paper, and the paper pattern is the same as the Ada cloth, which is awesome because I know I have one. What is it? My bear? No, my koala that I've been working on for quite a long time. The paper pattern and the Ada cloth does not match, and the symbols on that one aren't nearly as good as this one. So I'm spoiled with painting fairy and 5-stitch. I like both of them because 5-stitch fairy cross stitch prints 5 stitches kits, so, and I'm sure many of you know that. But I am affiliate with both of them. There are there are coupon codes. There you go. There I go. There are, oh heck, Lois. Yeah, mess that one up. There's one of my bloopers for you. I do have coupon codes down below if you're interested. So give me a moment, and while I put my floss, my wonderful Egyptian cotton floss, back on the needle here. I swear. So that's one. It's one thing you don't have to worry about though with the floss. It doesn't fray. But I will say that, if you use the needle, as many of us do, I'm sure, use them. I have to go back down here. Hopefully it'll go right. I have had the floss break off because the eye of the needle was really used and abused, so sorry for the jiggling around here. I gotta find my spot again. It's not that easy when you're on camera. I've said that before. I don't know if, oh, sorry. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to, I went back through this. I hope it comes out right. There's an easier way to do it. Hold on. Okay. I fixed it. I swear. I'm going to pull you. This is too close for me. And probably too close for you guys. I don't remember what I was saying. But, so, sorry about my bloopers. I'm just human. I make mistakes. And I've said that on probably every single video I've done. But it's just me. And, I don't see other people making too many mistakes. But, I don't know if they cut them out or what. But, this is me. I'm real. And stuff happens. So, and it's, it is what it is. So I mentioned before that my car got damaged. Somebody backed into it. The landscape guy backed into it, actually, while I was plowing. So I finally got fed up enough. It takes me a lot to get mad. And I don't vent or anything like that. So, and I don't have my light on, so if it looks like I can't see, that's why. But there's too much of a glare. I don't like it. So anyway, and I'm a procrastinator. So, I might have to bring you guys in more just so I can see better. And I don't make any more bloopers. But, so I've been procrastinating. I've written this guy, the landscape guy, like I said, backed into my SUV. I have a 2012 CRV. And while he was plowing, he backed into it and demolished my tailgate and part of my left rear fender. So he was nice enough and left a note and with his phone number, and I called him because he didn't want to have to go all the way up there. He didn't want the insurance companies involved because it would raise his insurance. So, dang it, I didn't think about that. So he wrote his name and number down and all that jazz, and I called him, and he said, "Oh yeah, he'll take care of everything, give me a rental car, and so it doesn't increase his insurance." Well, that was December 30th, and it's like, hello, where the hell are you? I've written him and called him and texted him, and finally today I decided I had enough. I called my insurance company, found out, try to find out how it would affect me if I went through my insurance company, because I don't have his insurance information, but he owns, a business, and I could give that to my insurance company and all that jazz. But so I left him a message, and I kind of threatened him. I told him if I didn't hear from him, I was going to my insurance company. So he called me, and I went up to the body shop where I took the car the day that he backed into me and wrecked my car, and got an estimate from the body shop guy just in case I needed it. So it's $5,000 damage to my car. And if I went through my insurance company, I'd have to pay the deductible up front, which I would get reimbursed if it had to, if it came to going through his insurance. But the heck did I just do? Oh my gosh. Boy, is that a mess. I'll tell you what, not a good idea that I walk and chew gum at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I heard from him today, and he's supposed to be getting back to me again. And he better, because I'm telling you what, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this too. This is crazy. I don't know how I end up doing this stuff. Probably because I'm not paying attention. All right. Oh my gosh. I apologize. Okay, let's see if I can really do this the right way now. Like I said, I even have my magnifiers on, but no. So anyway, hopefully my car will get taken care of, because I'm tired of, I've got plastic on the back of my window and covering my trunk and everything, so I don't know. It's just crazy. So what are you all working on? Like I said, I finished one. That I'll show you in a little bit. And but I finished that, and I still have to do all the back stitching on it. So, and I don't need to, but I want to work on something else too. But I just love, it's funny, I like all these colors in here, even though I'm going to be covering them up, but olive green is like one of my favorite colors along with purple, but I just really like it. Oh my God. This is awful because I have such a hard time seeing. I put it in the wrong stinking spot. Look at that. See that right there? Right there. Hopefully it'll come out right. There we go. Maybe if I see, I'm going to try to turn my light on. I hope it doesn't, bear with me here. There we go. It might. Sorry about that. I thought it would glare, but obviously it's not because there's no plastic there. So I try to make my stitches so nice and neat. I've seen other ones that, are really, really good. Other people, I should say, stitch, and it's like, how do you get them so evenly? And then I was watching somebody today, and she's just zipping through, and I noticed that, and obviously I'm not perfect. You just saw my bloopers. I'm not criticizing. I was just observing. And after watching this one person, and I saw her stitches, it's like, I'm okay. So, but, it's like looking at somebody's diamond painting that's, the drills are off, but I mean, it happens because we're not perfect, and, it's not easy to stitch on camera. I mean, not for me, but, some people have a really nice setup. I've mentioned that before. Like Miho's Craft Room, she has this awesome setup. I wish I could do that. But I am expecting, I did order a stand. I think I mentioned that. Oh, goodness. Hold on one second. I'm going to turn this over and do my thing. I'm going to run it up here, as this is what I like to do instead of cutting it off. So I'll go under that one and come out. Like right there. And it should be fine. Whoops, except for that knot, huh? This is what I go through. There we go. So, but yeah, Miho has this really nice setup. She has a beautiful stand from Painting Fairy, and she got the whole shebang there from what I've seen. She's featured on Painting Fairy's Facebook page. So, but like I've said, I don't have room for that, and looks like a great stand and frame and all that, but boy, it's expensive because Fairy Cross Stitch is top of the line. Stitches is not like, the ones you get off Amazon and stuff like that, so they're one of the best along with 5-stitch, as I'm sure you know. But I just ordered a few things from Painting Fairy. So it'll be a little bit, oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot they're on Chinese New Year holiday. Oh, heck. So yeah, it'll be a while before I get anything. Forgot about that. But that's all right. It's not like I don't have anything to stitch. Right? So, but yeah, I really enjoy doing this. And it also helps, in my opinion, after you know, have fussed with the Aida cloth, how it softens up and everything. It makes it so much more enjoyable because you can, you know, manipulate it and put it where you want it. So, makes sense to me. So I've been diamond painting all morning. I'm trying to get my my Richard Lorenz canvas done. Because today, what is today? I don't even know the date today. What is it? And you'll see this tomorrow. Today is the 17th. It's Tuesday the 17th. And this will go up tomorrow, the 18th. I want to, and I'm not going to promise this or put this in stone or in blood, but I want to get back to putting a stitch along up on Wednesdays, like I did when I started doing stitching. But there's no guarantee, because I never know what days of the week I'm going to have off and how I'm, you know, if I will even have the energy when I'm off to do a video. But that's what I want to do. So this is going to go up tomorrow. And I have to work again tomorrow. I figure the way where I'm living in my condo, because they increased the HOA for a year so they could pay for some upgrades on the siding and the porches. So I figure I have to work at the store, or just work for the next, for this whole year. And so my schedule will be sketchy all year. But, all right, I'm doing the same thing again. And I wish I had thought about that before I started this color. Just because it would have been easier. Of course, I could always stop and do another color, but look at those together. Aren't they nice? Nice fall colors is what it reminds me of. So I know subjects are jumping all over the place here, but there we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't like to travel that far, you know, with the floss on the back. I've stopped pulling, I've eased up on my tension, I should say. So it has helped my stitches look better, in my opinion. So we're supposed to get a little bit of snow today, I think. I heard him say. Him being the weatherman, obviously. But we'll see. I don't mind snow. I don't have to go out. I did a Walmart order today. I was up, oh my gosh, I was up at the butt crack of dawn, as I like to say. Actually, I didn't sleep that much, so. So I was up like at 5:30. I got up. And wait, let me back up. So last night on my way home from work, I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts and got a coffee, a small coffee. And I have found out that I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee with, let me find a hole here, with French vanilla, cream and sugar. And I'm happy about that. And I can also get they've got a meal deal thing where you get a medium coffee, a wrap, and a hash brown for $5. So I like that. So I've been doing that, but I stopped last night to get a coffee and had a little bit of that. And it didn't even keep me awake. Usually the caffeine keeps me awake. Actually, it's funny. Caffeine in the coffee does not keep me awake like the caffeine in the frozen coffee. I don't know whether it's because it's brewed or what, or maybe it's just my imagination. But I did sleep last night. Some nights I'll sleep and I work in my sleep, and it's so annoying. Did I mess that up again? I don't know. No, that's fine. So I had, I even cooked breakfast this morning. I need to stop eating bacon. This is so bad for me. All the cholesterol. My mom used to eat bacon every day, and she had high cholesterol. And I have high cholesterol, but I'm on a statin, and which I really don't like because statins mess with your muscles. And they cause muscle wasting. If you didn't know that, that's an FYI for you. And I know that from nursing, but I also know that from experience because I was taking Crestor, and first my arm started hurting, becoming weak, I should say. And then a common problem with taking a statin can be well, with me, my left upper thigh was hurting right next to my groin area, right across that area where it bends, where your leg bends. And it's probably been 2 months. Oh, and let me back up just a minute. So with that hurting, that doesn't look good. I was having a hard time walking upstairs at work, or here too at home, because I have a second floor. And so I had to call the doc and say, hey, I can't take this anymore. Give me something else. And so I'm on Lipitor now, and it hasn't weakened my muscles that I can tell. But I do have a lingering effect from the Crestor on my left thigh still. So I'm not really happy about that. And one thing, what the heck? I didn't want to do that. So my left thigh still hurts. Like when I walk up, after I'm working for 6 hours, I have a hard time walking up the stairs. I thank goodness there's railings, because I have to hold on to the railing in order to help me lift my left leg up. And it's really annoying. So, and like I said, I'm a procrastinator, and I don't call the doctor, a lot of times when I should, but I'm not dying from it, so I'm going to get some. I was told, I had a customer tell me that CoQ10, or she said Q10, but it doesn't come separate. It comes with CoQ10, will help with the muscle wasting, so I just have to buy some. I don't it's hard to know which kind of supplement to get that's really doesn't have all the additives and stuff in it that's not real, you know. So I procrastinate. All right, well, I'm going to stop stitching here. I want to show you the other one that I got done, so I'll be right back. Okay, well, last time I did a stitch, last week I think it was, I'm going to pull this out some more. I was working on my raccoon, and I completed her. There she is, but I did not do, well, those stitches don't look good. Sorry about the fogginess there, the blurriness. That doesn't look good there. Don't look that close. But I need to do her back stitching, her outlining, all around her ears and her whiskers and all that. So that's going to take a bit. It won't be too hard. Let me just show you some of the pattern here. She only had 12 stitches and only 1 half stitch, and she has 3 back stitches, 3 back stitch colors, I should say. And here's some of her back stitches, all that in there. So that'll be fun. At least some of them are basically straight, which is, I mean, that's not going to be bad. It just takes patience to do back stitching. So I'll do that. And then she'll be done. And this is the Fairy Cross Stitch Small Animal Series, part of it. And, oops, sorry. And I ordered a couple more. So when they come in, I'll show you. That stitch does not look good there. Well, don't look that close. As I'm showing them to you, right? But she'll look good. Oh, and I'm going to put her in the small frame I showed you last time too. And that'll look cute. After I stitch, you know, do the back stitch and then wash her out and everything. I've got like 3 others I need to wash, so I'll just put it in the pile to be washed. Oh, I missed one. Oh, look at that. That green one right there. I have to go and finish that. Oh, bummer. All right, well, I can do that today. All right, well, I'm going to leave you for the day. I hope you all enjoy this video and my jibber-jabber and my bloopers. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day and stay tuned for another one. I will be back at some point, and thank you very much for joining me. You all have a great rest of your day and a better day tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.